Welcome. Now we can see Ramesh Damani portfolio shares. Technical analysis. We can go. Recently, he was in news for buying some stake in niit company. So now he will be flying. Not only Ramesh Damani, even people, investor who are all having his stocks will be flying, I believe. Welcome to GB Investor Zone. I am Ganesh Babu. See the news was he has purchased, he has got some stake in NIIT. It is a software educational company. They are providing some software educational tools and all. So it has gone and made upper circuit 20%. This is the news flow. So now that NIT is flying like this above the gold. So now what we will do, we will analyze the portfolio share list, Ramesh Damani portfolio share list. First, welcome to my GB Investor Zone. You can just go through this. My main aim is to educate and empower retail investors because I am also a retail investor only, and to make you aware when to make an entry and when to make an exit of a share so that you can exit with profit and you can enter to make the profit. So next we can see as per the news available in the website Google, these are all the shares Ramesh Damani is holding now. If you see grse, goldiam international, Vadivera specialty chemicals, Panama Petrotech, along with now NIT. These are all the top four companies where he has invested. He is having some stakes. So first we will see about GRC technical analysis based on supply and demand. This channel will be purely doing the technical analysis based on supply and demand. That supply and demand, what is supply and demand? Many investors may not be knowing. That I will explain later. This is disclaimer. I am not a SEBI registered share market consultant. This is purely an educational purpose video only. So you have to take your own call. After this is for education purpose only. Now we can see GRSE share where it stands. If you see GRSE, it is related to Gordon Rich Ship Company, defense related company. Actually, if you see, it has already all-time high. From all-time high, it has come down. You can see this is the all-time high, 2833. From there, it has come down all the way up to 1800 levels. Now, if you see, where is the supply zone and demand zone? Actually, if you see the trend has got broken. First, it has to go above the downward trend line situated here. But now, if you see, there is a reversal line that I can show you in the 1 day time frame. If you see, there's a reversal line. First, it has to cross above the reversal line. Then there's a stop loss center. There is a stop loss center at 1930. So if it comes there, there will be stop loss hunting and it may come or fall below. So again, above that, there's a supply zone 1 at 1913 above the trend line, which I told. So lot of resistance are situated. So below, if it comes, demand zone 1 is there at 1720. And again, below, there's a heavy demand zone 1520. As for me, it is in a downtrend. So maybe it may test the heavy demand zone at 1520. From there, it has to bounce back. Only if it is bouncing back from there, we can consider for an entry. Or it has to cross the reversal line and the stop loss hunting line above with a gap up, and directly it should go above the supply zone 1 at 1954 with good volumes and strong candle. Then only you can consider for an exit. In between, don't unnecessarily consider and lose your money. Next, goldiam international. These are all Ramesh Damani portfolio shares that you have to remember. This is purely technical analysis only. What is supply and demand zone? You can just go through. This is simply whenever a material supply is more, the rate will be fall. Let it be any material, vegetable or any other material, electronic items, anything, even phone tariff also. But if the demand is more, the material rate will be higher. That is the concept. You just go through and understand. Next, goldiam international, we will see now. goldiam international, actually what happened, in fact, while preparing this video in the morning itself, it shoot up. So you can see 12:15. Actually, this candle, there was a supply zone 1. You can see once the supply zone is broken away, it gave a breakout with a good volume. You can see, and even I put a line wherein I told it may reach here. After, if it breaks the all-time supply zone 1 and all-time high, it will reach here like that I told. You can see already it reached there. From that line, it took some support. Again, it is gone to the another next zone. You can see it right now. Because while preparing this video itself, it was flying. So exactly next resistance line actually. So you can see it is flying now. So now these Ramesh Damani portfolio shares are flying away and upper circuit. It has gone to 20% upper circuit from the morning while I was doing this video. So again, it may go above. Volume is very good. You can see volume is very almost double the previous day volumes. So it is flying. So next, what we can see is Panama Petrotech and supply and demand. What is supply and demand? No indicators required, no noise. Share price will be less affected by the news flow. And 94% success rate in all market. You can Google also. It will give 94% success, not only in share market, even commodity markets, crypto markets. It will be useful and applicable. You can, main thing is you can pre-plan the trade and investment. In advance, you can plan and you can be aram sector. You can see my video supply and demand concept in my channel playlist in Hindi and Tamil. Okay, you will come to know. At least you can understand. Please spend some time to understand this, because after this, my number of trades also came down. Now we can see the, once again, Panama Petrotech. Panama Petrotech. I believe, once again, please, Panama Petrotech. Actually, it is not there. That I will make in the next video. If you want, you can comment in your video if you want that. I have forgotten. Sorry. So now, supply and demand. Now, where are specialty chemicals you can see. Panama Petrotech is not there. Okay. But this Vadivara specialty chemical, it is having small what? Quantity of trading only. I mean, volume of trading, volume of shares traded is very less, 3,000, 4,000 only. So you have to be careful. Anyhow, it belongs to Damani, Ramesh Damani shares. So below there's a heavy demand zone at 54. Above also there's a strong demand zone at 58, 59. Just it is crossing above the heavy demand zone at 62.34. Heavy supply zone, actually heavy supply zone at 62.34. It has crossed the previous day. It went above and came down. Again today it is trying to cross above the heavy supply zone. Above there's a again heavy supply zone at 72. Actually, if you see the candles, it is not proper. Why? Because it is not having too much of volume. You can see. So you have to be very careful here. Then take a decision. So if you see the benefits of watching my channel based on supply and demand, these are all the benefits. This based on my experience I have given previously. Using indicators, I have done investment and trading also, but lot of losses and lot of unnecessary trades I took. Share I will buy, it will suddenly it will fall for 10-20%. I will sell, then it will go 20-30%. This is the reason. So supply and demand is the reason. You can go to my playlist supply and demand and get educated. Next, if you see whatever we have seen, NIT also we can see the supply demand. That is the talk of town now. See, if you want to get all the above benefits, subscribe immediately. Please like, share completely. This is completely free channel only meant for retail investors. No training, no tutorials, no classes, no tips, no calls, only to empower you. Please, if you want to be benefited free of cost, it's up to you. Whatever share you have, if you have any doubt, you can just drop a comment here so that you will come to know the exact entry and exit points. Unnecessarily don't caught in between the supply and demand zones. Now we will come to know NIIT. Before that, there's a very important tips where you can save minimum 1,000 rupees per month. So now NIIT, you will go. if you see, yesterday there was an upper circuit. Today also some 12% it went up. After going above, one mini supply zone has formed. You can see the mini supply zone. 182, 179 mini supply zone. From there come it has come down. You can see at my mini demand zone, it is bouncing back. So this is the power of supply and demand. You can see in my 15 minutes zone also. So you can see from 170 it is bouncing back. Just for your explanation, say if you would have bought at the top unnecessarily without knowing supply zone is there at 182. Now where it is 170, almost 10 12 rupees loss. That is why I told no, you will be if you have bought at 181, suddenly 5 to 8% drop. This is the reason. You might not know, you will think that, oh, I purchased the share, that's why it went down. It's not like that. You purchased at the supply zone. You can see this is a mini supply zone. Here you bought, that is the reason it fell down. It's not because of you, but because of supply zone. That's why I'm telling you, even if you want to make an entry, mini demand zone, if you have made an entry at mini demand zone, see now around 170, almost 3 rupees it has gone above. Now you can understand. Maybe what you would have done here, you would have made an entry at 182. After buying, it came down. Some people would have sold here. Oh, it is coming down, coming down. After selling at 170, now it is going up. Now you know the reason why when you buy a share, it goes down, and when you sell a share, it is going up. This is the exact reason. So if you want to know more about this, go to my playlist and get educated and avoid losses. This is the tips. It is it is useful for people who are having hyperactive kids and whose kids are very often feeling cold cough and comes fever and all. Please go through. And for people who are having construction works, they are doing their own home construction, are trying to buy some flats, apartments, just go through this. Water is very important. If you don't do this, your home, your dream home, after some time may have a lot of quality issues. So you are also seeing in the news many buildings are collapsing also. This may be one of the main reason also. Just go through. I am a civil engineer having a experience of around 30 years and I am a quality consultant also. So if you have any doubt, please feel free to contact me by WhatsApp and mail ID. I can clear your doubts. Thank you for watching.